I'm sitting here wondering if I can actually film this right now because my ostomy is being so loud. I don't know if I can cover it up. Hey guys, it's Maggie and I am back today, and in today's video I thought I would share with you my recent trip to St. Louis. I wanted to do a vlog there, which I did my best, but I was there on a very quick trip, so my time to film was very limited. So I thought I would do the voiceover part once I was back home and relaxed and comfortable, and kind of share with you what I was doing there. So just to be fully transparent with you guys, this trip was paid for by Smart Sharp Spin. They did not ask me to do this video or anything like that, but I just want to put the paid partnership tag on this video because they were the reason I was able to go to St. Louis and talk to the company that I talked to. They were the ones that brought me there, so I just wanted to make sure that, you know, I let you guys know that. This video is not technically sponsored by them. I just wanted to share my experience going there, traveling alone as a patient with an ostomy and all that fun stuff, and share that with you guys. But I do have a short reel, or whatever the heck it's called on YouTube, YouTube Shorts. I have one of those videos going up this evening. It probably just went up before this video. That is sponsored by them. They did ask me to do it, so yes. Anyways, I was very fortunate to be asked to go to St. Louis to talk to a large company. I don't really know how many details I can give on the company. They had signs around the place, around their facilities that said, you know, ask for photography and videography. Although people were taking photos and videos, I didn't. I only took a photo with another Crohn's advocate, Natalie Hayden, lightscameracrohns.com. Highly recommend you check her out. I got a photo with her because I haven't seen her in person in years, like at least 5 years, I want to say. I took a photo of Smart Sharp Spin CEO, co-founders. So yeah. Those are the only photos I actually took inside. Oh, and I got a video clip in the bathroom. Really was being a highly skilled vlogger, as you guys can tell. But essentially, I was going on this trip to share my patient experience using the Smart Sharp Spin because it is something that I have used. Actually, my 1 year anniversary of using it is March. So I have been using it for a full year now and have used it every time that I go to inject. It has helped and made such a huge difference. Actually, you know what I should do? I should talk to my GI because I go to see him next week. Maybe I should mention it to him. I don't know, that thought just crossed my mind. But yeah, so they were sending me to just kind of share my experience with the Smart Sharp Spin and talk about how much I genuinely like it because it's just been very helpful. So anyways, I was a little stressed going on this trip because I had a lot of work to do last week, both with Smart Sharp Spin. If you're not aware, I help them with their social media and with their ambassadors, but I also had some other sponsorship opportunities, which is like, I feel very fortunate for, but all the deadlines were at the same time. So it was just a lot of work, and I'm still kind of like finalizing some stuff this week, but it's definitely, I can take a deep breath and just feel a lot more relaxed this week. But I was trying to finalize it all before taking this very quick trip to St. Louis. And I actually wound up flying out Thursday night and coming back Friday afternoon. And because of the quick turnaround, I get stressed out with traveling. I love to do it. I love doing these opportunities, and I will almost always say yes to them, but I get stressed out. I am just, I guess I'm an introvert. I don't really categorize myself, but if I was forced to categorize myself, I would say that I'm an introvert. I think that people are usually a little surprised when they meet me because I'm fairly quiet. I'm not shy, but I'm an observer. I don't know. I like to listen to other people talk. So these are a little bit stressful for me, although I very much enjoy them, and I love that I have pushed myself to do these and to talk in front of people, because in college, I remember this one presentation that I did in English class. I swear I thought I was having a heart attack. I had such anxiety getting up in front of the room talking to people. So I'm very happy that I've kind of pushed myself anyway to do these things. I still don't think I'm a great public speaker, but you know, I enjoy talking about my patient experience, and what else do I know better than that, right? I'm living it every single day. So yes, thankfully, because of how stressed I was, I asked Zach to drive me to the airport and to pick me up from the airport. So he thankfully did that. I know it was stressful on him too, because it's an hour plus drive to the airport. So he spent a bit of time out of his days to help me do this. But I was trying to explain to him, I was like, having you with me until the very last possible moment just makes me feel better. And I'm hoping in the future that maybe we will have the opportunity to travel together and he can kind of help me with these opportunities. But, you know, for right now, for the most part, I go by myself. Hey guys, it's Maggie, and I've got Zach here, but only for a short time. I am heading to St. Louis tonight, and only for like not even 24 hours. I'm going for a little patient experience talk that I am going to basically share my story with a company, and that's gonna happen tomorrow morning. So I'm just flying in tonight, gonna settle into the hotel. I've got my backpack, I've got my purse here with all my supplies. I'm just super tired. It's been a really busy week. We've both been fairly busy this week, so
when is your return flight? It's like 3 in the afternoon.
2.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, you're barely there.
Yeah, I'm
16
gonna
hours or
do the
something?
thing. The thing is at
9,
I think, to 11, or 9:30 to 11:30, and then I'm just gonna go right to the airport, and that'll be that. And it was funny because the time that he was able to bring me to the airport, we were cutting it very close, and I was the absolute last person on the plane. But it was fine. I made it to St. Louis. It's always a long day, no matter where I'm going, no matter how short the flight. You know, you gotta make your way to the airport, get through security, sometimes get patted down. They always catch my ostomy now. It used to be about 50% of the time that they would catch my ostomy on the the machine that you go in and you stand like this and the thing goes around you. I don't know what it's called. I don't really stress about it, but it's in my mind. It's in the back of my mind. And then, you know, you take the flight, you land, you got to figure out your Uber. That's what I typically do, is I'll get an Uber from the airport to the hotel. And the thing that I don't like about certain airports is that they are not clear where they prefer Uber drivers or Lyft drivers to pick you up. So you have to kind of wander. And I wind up looking like an idiot the whole time. I'm like, where am I? I've never been here before. But I figured it out, and I made it to the hotel by 9 p.m. And at that time, I was so exhausted. But like I said, I had all this work that I was trying to finish, and I just could not finish it on time. So I wound up bringing my laptop and doing some video editing in the hotel. So what I'm going to do is show you the clips that I took there. All right, guys, I made it to St. Louis. I feel like I have to talk quietly because I can hear people down the hall. So I'm going to talk quietly, but I'm in my hotel room. I didn't really film a whole lot. It was an adventure. I was the last person on the plane because there was so much traffic trying to get into Philly, and we left as soon as we could, but Zach had stuff he had to do. So yeah, I was the last person on the plane. Kind of seemed like they were holding the gate for me, because I arrived to the gate and they said, "Are you Margaret?" Like, yes I am. So I will show you the hotel room in a second. I'll switch to my my other lens so you can get a better view, but it's nice. And I'm debating ordering food to the hotel, because the only time that I do Uber Eats is when I do trips like this. I also have a bag of pretzels in my bag, and honestly, I'm so tired but I also want to edit some stuff. I wasn't gonna bring my laptop, but I just ran out of time trying to get stuff done this week, and so I'm gonna try to do it now. Oh, there's a man walking. Probably people looking at me right now. I didn't realize that that was a walkway. Let's just close this up real quick. Yeah, I have enough trouble as it is filming myself. I don't need an audience. Okay, let me switch out my lens and I can show you the place. It's a little dark in here and I don't actually see lights. Oh. Yeah, there really isn't a ton of lighting in here. Let's see, can I get this baby on? No? Yes? Okay, having a little bit of trouble here figuring out. There's a switch here, but it doesn't do anything. Okay. I'm not the brightest, so it could be a me problem. Then there's this lamp. Oh, here, there's a switch. That one works. Okay. So we walk in. It's a small hotel, but it's really nice actually. I've stayed in smaller. So we walk in, got the nice bathroom, my favorite place, toilet, nice little shower. And one of my favorite things, I've probably mentioned this, is the terrible hotel coffee. And they have it. I was going to cry if they didn't have it, but I might honestly make myself a cup of decaf here. They got decaf. I might do that tonight so that way I can have something to sip on. They got tea, black tea. What else they got? And cozy chamomile. Ooh, maybe I'll do that. This lens is pretty nice. You can see quite a bit compared to my other one. So yeah, this is the hotel room. A nice TV behind me. So I think I'm gonna set myself up, see how hungry I am. I could snack, but honestly, I might be okay for the night. The check-in lady was super duper nice and asked me what I was here for. So I just gave a very brief, sorry, kicking my shoes off here. Gave a very brief description of what I was doing, that I am here to talk about my patient experience to a company, and she gave me a little voucher for free breakfast, so that was super nice. Yeah. Oh, and part of me getting on the plane was me getting blood on my shirt, a little tiny spot. Apparently I cut my finger somehow, and I don't know how I did that, but I got a little tiny, it's not going to show because it's focusing on my face. Focus on my finger. Do you see that? Yeah. So apparently I bled on my shirt. I didn't even feel it though. Oh boy, guys. It's been a week, but I made it here. And I'm going to be leaving in 14 hours. All right, I'm going to crack open that bag of pretzels, make myself either some tea or coffee, get snuggled in bed with my laptop, probably put on the TV, and I'll check in with you in a little bit. I want my pajamas. That's what I really want. Oh, my ear's popping. Oh. Alright, I was trying to figure out how to turn these lights off, and I figured out that right there, that's a light. I know, I'm pretty amazed. See? Oh. But that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to turn off the lights. Is this? Ah! I'll leave the bathroom light on so I don't stub my toe in the middle of the night when I have to empty my ostomy. Oh my gosh, I'm done editing. I might actually grab my notebook so I have my questions just fresh in my mind for tomorrow. These quick trips are the toughest on the body. I'm so tired. I don't know why a flight shouldn't take it out of you, but it really can. Gosh, I sleep a lot of the time on on flights, but this time I didn't. I was awake the whole time. I'm just hoping that I can get really good sleep tonight. I'm gonna settle in, grab my notebook, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. Now, I gotta tell you guys, it was a rough sleep in that hotel. It was lovely. The hotel was beautiful. The people that worked there were very nice. But a couple of things. First of all, in the middle of the night, I had to get up and I had to run the shower. I know I shouldn't have done it. The room was so dry. I think I'm meant to be on the coast or something, because these landlocked states, I could feel my face wrinkling up. My sinuses were all stuffy and I was like, I can't even breathe, man. So I had to turn on the shower to like get a little bit of steam in the room. I only did it for a couple minutes, just to help myself breathe and be able to sleep. So I did that in the middle of the night. And then I woke up to this banging. I almost jumped out of bed. I had the, I don't know if I actually had the AC or heat on. I had it at 70 degrees or like 68 degrees in the room. I don't know. But the heater kept making these banging noises. It didn't do that when I, first set it. But as I fell asleep, it started to do that. And so I wound up having to sleep with headphones in, playing some videos on my phone because it kept waking me up. So it was a rough night's sleep. But I woke up the next day and it was fine. I think that these trips are so hard because you just have to let go and go with the flow, which is so hard to do when you've got, stuff like this going on. Yesterday I was the last person on the flight, and maybe I wouldn't have been, but I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't want my bag leaking. I also had to attend to my period because I'm on that, and that's a struggle, and quite honestly don't want to bleed all over the airplane. And I wanted to grab water, and I know that they say, or other ostomy patients say this, that you can bring water through if you explain to them why you need hydration. But I don't know, I feel funny. I don't like making a big fuss. So I don't do that. I just buy a water bottle at the airport once I'm in. So I ran to do that too, because otherwise I don't feel good on the trip, and then I don't do a good job. So, and it's always kind of scary going to a new place you're not familiar with, so I don't know where anything is, and I have to rely on others to, get stuff done. Once I'm back in the airport, I'll feel better. But I'm only speaking for a short time today. It should be really nice. I get to see Natalie from Lights Camera Crohn's, Natalie Hayden. I haven't seen her in a long time, so I'm looking forward to that. The last time that we saw each other was, that was the first time we saw each other. The first and only time that we met was at Healthy Voices, and I think that was 2018 or 2017. I can't remember. The other thing that I always do when I go on these trips is I get a mug for Zach. So I already spotted my store at the airport that I'm gonna go to. And I do sometimes like to get my sweatshirt. I think I already mentioned this, but you may have noticed I wear this a lot. This has become my comfort sweatshirt, and I got it the last time I did one of these talks when I was obviously in Boston. So if I see something similar, I may treat myself to that. The funny thing about the trip is like the 17 hours that I spent in St. Louis, it was pouring rain the entire time. So my dad was saying, oh, you should go see the arch, and Zach was like, you should explore the, city or whatever downtown. And I was like, first of all, there's no time for that. No time. I didn't go out to dinner anywhere. I didn't do any of that. I don't think I ate a meal outside of the airport. And because it was pouring rain, you couldn't see anything. So really all I saw was the highway and the hotel. And then the company that I spoke to. So their building. I didn't really get a chance to see much, but that's okay. But it was fine. I got to speak at the event. I took my little clip in the bathroom of me dressed up. I wish I had picked a different outfit. I thought it flattered me. I don't think that it flattered me. And basically, after I was done speaking, I went right to the airport. Okay, so once I got to the airport, the first thing I did was go to the store that I had picked out. The airport was very small. There was not a ton there. And I picked out this mug here. I like to try and... Come on, camera. I gotta block my face with it. I picked this guy out here. I thought it was a little bit different than other ones that I've picked out for Zach. And it had shiny lettering. I have one from Chicago, Boston, California, Las Vegas, Florida. When we went to Orlando, or I got a Tampa mug because we went to Busch Gardens, so that's where we got it. I'm trying to think what else. Nashville. That might be it. I don't know. I think that's it. So, I got a St. Louis mug, and then I decided to go to Starbucks for a little bit of lunch and some coffee. And they had really cute mugs, and I was like, shoot, I should have waited. I should have looked around a little bit. And so I picked out this mug at Starbucks, and I figured we could each have a mug this time, because normally I just get them for him. I mean, I use them, but look at how cute this is. I thought that was really adorable, and, you know, just had a bunch of different things on it. So, we got 2 new mugs out of this trip, and it was, ironically, the shortest trip that I've been on. It seems like I may have a couple of upcoming trips. I don't really know the time frame for them, but I am working on a couple of really cool projects, so I will have to see when they are and where they are. I literally have no idea where they would take place, but so maybe our mug collection will grow. Anyways, it was a really nice trip. I love the co-founders of the company. They're just very down to earth. You know, you think of CEOs as like, not at all. They're just super friendly, and it's an Irish company, so I love hearing all the accents. And yeah, it was just a nice time. But flew home after that, and Zach picked me up at the airport. I had to wait a little bit for him because he had some stuff he was doing, but he picked me up, and then we went out to an Indian restaurant to get dinner, which was really, really good. So we had a little date night. And then we went home, and that was kind of my trip. And the next day, no matter how short these trips are, they just exhaust you. They're a lot, especially, I think the faster they are, the more you're doing in a shorter amount of time, and you just get so tired. So I slept that night like crazy, and then I slept a lot the next day during the daytime. Saturday was totally shot for me. I had some stuff I wanted to get done on Saturday, and none of it got done because I was knocked out cold. But it was fine because I made up for that Sunday. I got some stuff done Sunday. And yeah, that was kind of my trip to St. Louis. I wish I could have shared a little bit of the talk that I gave. It was basically a patient panel where Natalie Hayden from lightscameracrohns.com and I just shared our experience with the Smart Sharp Spin, and yeah, it was very nice. So hopefully, I don't have any immediate trips coming up. So hopefully I can get back to regularly scheduled programming here. I really want to get onto the topic of finances and ways to make a little bit of money as a patient, because I have had a lot of interest in that. I just truly haven't had time to sit down and, write out a really good script for it and cover all my bases on it, because I want to be very thorough in that. So yeah, but that was this weekend. It was lovely. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that you all are feeling really well, and I will see you very soon. Bye, guys.